I'm Elena Bay. I'm your intuitive holistic lifestyle coach. Now, if I had to guess what's going on in your life, I would probably say this. You're frustrated, you're miserable, you're yelling at your kids more often than you're not getting along with your spouse or partner entirely, you're stressed out of your mind, work's busy, you're understaffed, your business is busy as hell, you're being pulled in multiple directions, and you don't know what to do. You're carrying unwanted belly fat because you've gained weight from the last 2 years, and for some odd reason, no matter what you're trying to do to get rid of it, you can't get rid of it. Any of this sound familiar? Is this you right now? I bet a lot of it is, because I'm finding with a lot of people coming my way as clients, over 90% of them, they're frustrated as hell and they're becoming more anxious than ever before. So what I'm going to do today in this video, we're going to break this down. I'm going to get you off your hamster wheel and onto your road called your life to the best version of yourself. Because you don't get things done, you don't achieve great things in your life when you're on a hamster wheel. That's key number one. Now, here's the thing. Whatever coping mechanisms you used in the past to get you through, to strategize a plan for you and take a course of action, if it worked for you in the past, it's not working for you now. Are you noticing that? So let's look at your belly fat. Yeah, you're back to the gym, everything's back open, you go back to your routine, you're eating healthy, but you can't get rid of your belly fat. Why isn't it working this time? Whatever we've learned or done in the past, remember, times have completely changed, especially from the last 2 years. We're still in a period of transition, if you could say. So what you've done in the past is not working for you right now. So now it's time to build new strategies. But here's the problem. Whatever you've done in the past is because you've learned that way of doing. How you deal with conflict, how you deal with issues, you've learned from your parents or whoever raised you as a child. Now, there's usually two reactions when something bad happens to you. You can either freeze and completely fall apart, or you go into a survival mode. Okay, this isn't working. What do I have to do to get out of here? It's one or two ways. And it doesn't matter which one you are or which one you defaulted to. Whatever your coping mechanisms work, they're not working for you now. So let me tell you first off, it's not your fault that you're frustrated, that life's not happening for you right now, and you're continuing being on that hamster wheel. It's completely not your fault. But what we have to do is we have to develop new strategies to get you off that hamster wheel and onto your road called life to the better version of yourself. So here's the thing. You ever notice in life, when life's great, it's great in all areas of your life? It's great in your finances, it's great in your relationships, it's great in your career, it's great in your social life, it's great in your spirituality, it's great in your education. And when it's shit right down the line, isn't it? And that's because you're doing the exact same behaviors and taking the exact same actions in every aspect of your life. And it's a ripple effect in all other categories. So what we got to change or tweak is just your behavior. So let me give you an example. How many times do people say, okay, I'm going to save more money this year. I'm going to invest better. I'm going to save more money into my savings this year because I spent a lot of money last year. You have the intention, you have the thought, you have, the feelings towards it. You're excited about it, but do you actually do it? No. You know why? Because you saved money the exact same way your parents did. So if your parents were terrible savers or they spent a lot of money, a lot of that's your learned behavior. How many of you say, okay, my relationships this year, I am going to focus more on my relationships because we need to have a better relationship. So I'm going to plan date nights. I'm going to plan for 2 date nights per month. Or heck, let's even go to the bare minimum once a month. Again, you have the thought, you have the intention. Do you put the action behind it? No. And why don't you? Because shit happens, doesn't it? The kids have activities on almost every single night of the week. Work's busy. You're taking work home, or maybe you are working from home still. And you know what? Life happens. Everybody is pulling you in different directions, and you can't get what you want done. But here's the thing. How many of you, deep down, actually know you should be doing more with your life? You actually should be at a different stage in your life than you are right now. You know at your core level, you should be doing something much more in your life. You should be grander, bigger than who you are right now. You actually have that feeling. You know exactly what that feeling feels like, don't you? But you don't express it, do you? You just keep it down there. And if I had to guess, I bet you a lot of your friends think you have your shit together, don't they? You probably portray as a confident person who has full control of their lives, and you make it look like life's easy for you because work is happening for you, or your business is doing well. You seem to get those kids to their activities all on time, and you all have smiles on your face. You're still working out, and you just look like you're the perfect person having everything under control, don't you? But deep down, you're falling apart, aren't you? And you don't dare show your vulnerability. And I get that. And I'm not going to ask you to show your vulnerability because you either are or you're not. I'm one of those people. I don't show my vulnerability often to too many people. There's only a select few I would actually do that to. But man, we can fake it till we make it, can't we? But here's the thing. Even though you can fake it till you make it very well, this video is for you because I'm going to get you off your hamster wheel and onto your life to the best version of yourself. So how do we do this? One, I really need you to understand that none of this is your fault. It's all learned behavior from the past. So Elena, you're going to ask me, what do I do now? What are my 5 next moves? And that seems to be the golden question for 2023. What are my next 5 moves to get me moving forward and off of this hamster wheel? Now, here's the thing. You can't control life. I know that seems really simple, but it really is. And I don't want you to make this very complicated because it's really not. You can't control life. You can't control the economy. You can't control your business. You can't control your job. You can't control your boss, your colleagues. You can't control your kids. You can't control your spouse or partner. You can't control the weather. All you can control in life is you. That's it. So when you really understand this, it takes a lot of distractions, a lot of tornadoes happening in your life away. All you can focus on is on you. So stop controlling things you have absolutely no control over. It's a waste of time and a waste of your energy because it doesn't matter what you're going to do, you're not going to change things. All you can change is you. So the first thing I want you to do is learn that all you can control is you. So how do you do that? Very first thing, we're going to start controlling your health. And don't worry, I'm not going to tell you go join a gym and start doing HIIT workouts or boot camp workouts, nothing like that. I'm not going to tell you to stop drinking your wine or your beer if that's what you like and stop giving up all the things you love to eat. I'm not going to tell you that. All you control is you. And let's start off with your health. Because if you want to do greater things in your life, you better get the energy for it because we're going to have a busy road ahead of you. And you're going to be going full speed because I'm going to get you off that hamster wheel and onto this road called the better version of yourself road. Welcome to your life. So you'll notice at the bottom of this video, there's a link. That link will lead you to a document. Now, the document's called 5 Reasons Why You're Hanging On to Belly Fat. It doesn't matter if you're hanging on to belly fat or you're not sleeping well. These 5 principles will help you in any category. Now, these 5 tips is not something to add on your to-do list because I get it, you're busy. I'm busy myself. If somebody handed me 5 more things I need to do on top of my daily activities, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be honest. I got enough on my plate. Don't hand me any more things. So I'm going to give you 5 tips you can automatically integrate into your life, your daily life, without it being an actual task, something that you have to do. Now, the very first important one of these tips is your sleep patterns. If you are not sleeping well right now, I'm going to tell you right now, our first goal, our first mission is to get you asleep and keeping you staying asleep because that's when we lower your cortisol levels. That's your stress hormone. And when we lower those cortisol levels, a whole slew of things happen. You become clear. You can make a decision in your life. You start seeing opportunities when they show up in front of you. When conflict arises, you actually get more clarity and to break it down, to chunk it down, to find the best viable strategy to tackle it and move forward from it. The difference between now and what you did in the past is all going to be about strategy. How are you going to chunk things down to gain clarity and then figure out the next action items to get through whatever it is you're trying to get through? So click on the link below. Read that document. It'll be sent to your email. Also, once it's sent to your email, you're going to see a video of me, a very short video, and it's going to invite you to a free 15-minute strategy call with me. Book an appointment. We actually get to speak face-to-face over Zoom for 15 minutes. And you know what? In that video, I'm going to give you one specific strategy that you can apply into your life right away depending on what it is you're telling me you want to achieve for 2023 or start, or something you want to eliminate. So it's going to be very personal and personal towards you only. It's not going to be a generic tip like go sleep earlier or meditate. No, it's going to be very specific to what you can do right away and get you moving forward. So I'm Elena Bay. We'll talk to you soon.